Hello Libra, it's Lorene from Insight Readings with your insights for the month of 20. Thank you so much for your comments, your views, your likes. I really appreciate it. It inspires me to carry on and it helps for the channel so that I can keep doing this. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It is such a gift to me. This month I'd like to bring in the eclipse that's happening on the 14th of 20, the last one for this year and the 6th one for this year. It is happening in the tail of the dragon, Ketu, the south node. It's releasing, it's letting go of past karma, and it is a solar eclipse. So it's happening in your fourth house of homemaking, family, your surroundings, your ancestors, your roots, your environment, your parents, your home. So there's something that you're letting go of that has been past karma, that's been there for quite some time. But now there's a release of it with this eclipse and something brand new that comes through. With the solar eclipse, there's something new, that a door that opens. There is some difficulty. We have Mercury in the mix of this, and Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius is in its detriment. It's in its opposite sign to where it needs to be. It likes to think before it leaps, or think about things. And in the fire sign, Sagittarius is very goal orientated, moves on, does what it wants to do, and is very fast moving energy. But it could be with the difficulty of Mercury being here, that something is hidden as well, that you're not aware of possibly with this fourth house as the eclipse happens. So the planets as they are when the eclipse happen will play a significant role in this eclipse. We had the previous eclipse, the fifth one, in the north node, Rahu, the dragon's head that is just hungry and wants and wants and wants. It was a lunar eclipse in Gemini. That was your 10th house. So a door slammed shut here. When there's a lunar eclipse, something closes. That's your status, your public personality, your social status in life. Maybe a career, a public position changes, a new position comes in. But there was a door that shut here in the 10th. Public area of your life, career, social status. In that sense, you could have got divorced, could have got married. But there's a change here. You could have got a promotion. And then here's a door that opens here with the solar eclipse. But with difficulty, because we have a Mercury that's all burnt up as well, as we say, combust, as part of this eclipse. The other planet that has difficulty is Venus, your ruler. Venus is in Scorpio. She doesn't like to be in Scorpio. It's a fixed sign, and she's right opposite Taurus, opposing Uranus. Now, Taurus is also ruled by Venus, so she's in her detriment because she's not where she wants to be. She wants to be in Libra or in Taurus. So Venus is unhappy. The sign of Scorpio is something that is fixed and solid and maybe difficult. It could be a love-hate relationship. That could be a possibility that comes through. But it's difficulty with Venusian, calm, peaceful talks, which is what Venus wants. There's something, it could be underhanded in a sense because it's in the third house of communications, relationships, humor, your house of busyness, your everyday house. And she's, for the opposing Uranus, which is that rebellious, shock treatment planet that wants something new and eccentric and unexpected. So there could be some difficulty with that as well in communication because it's right opposite in the 9th house. So it could be with regards to travel because 3rd and 9th is travel abroad and near, but also studies, communications, far and near, higher knowledge, dealing with litigation as well. That's a possibility with the 9th house, something that's come through. There's difficulties with that, 3rd and 9th house communication, something unexpected, possibly about Venusian things which would be a benefit or settlement or something like that. That's a huge possibility as well. And then just to add in these planets, Libra exalts Saturn. So, and the reason is because Saturn in Capricorn as well is hard-working, wants to reach the top, thinks about things, is detail-orientated, can be a bit aloof, but in Capricorn, besides Saturn being there and pretty strong in your 5th house of relationships, it can also mean Jupiter in its fall and Pluto. That's something from the past has come up. Pluto has brought it up. Jupiter in its fall means that it's been difficult. It is not happy. Jupiter wants to expand, and the expansion in the house between two planets that are difficult is expansion of difficulty. So I don't think there's been much creativity, fun, or lovers with these planets in this 5th house for you, Libra, with the difficulty, and maybe difficulty with children as well. That's a possibility with the planets there. You know, and we have 1, 2, 3 planets that are not happy with this eclipse. So there could be difficulties in those areas as well. But there's some hidden agenda that could come to the surface with Pluto as this karmic release happens. Neptune in Pisces is in your 7th house. Your 7th house is the house of spouse, partners, business partners. Neptune is the planet of fantasia, of something unreal, but also the planet of deceit, underhandedness, illusion. So there could be something like that comes to the fore as well, and it's being brought out. And then we have Mars very strong in Aries, bringing really strong movement in Aries, and that is in your 8th house. So that is money. 8th house is other people's money, secrecy, jealousy, passions, the house of trauma as well. It can be the house of death. There's strength there if you're applying for a bond, if you're waiting for money from others that you haven't earned. That's the 8th house, that Mars would bring that through regardless of the difficulties, because it's in its sign and very fiery and strong, and the eclipse is in a fire planet. So there's a trine here of something new that starts off there. That's very positive as well. I'm not going to drag this out too much longer. I'm going to do an oracle card, 2 oracle cards, and see what the eclipses bring for Libra for 20. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. It is the end of this year, and what a year, what a year. Be strong but gentle. That is Libra energy for sure. Strong but gentle. Is because we can be very strong with communication at the moment with that Mars there. And you have your communication 3rd and 9th with Venus in her fall, your planet. So be careful, be gentle. Be strong but gentle, because there could be some outbursts that you could regret with time. Okay, and we have completion. 9, yes, absolutely. A cycle has completed, it's finished, it's done, it's dusted. It has been difficult. It has been difficult for everyone in different areas of their life. So I'm going to pause this and then find it in the book to save time. Okay, so here we have Oak reverse, be strong but gentle. Reverse, strength manifests sometimes in persistence and endurance, and Saturn definitely would give you that. Absolutely. Something you've been persistent in, that you've endured. Do not give up. Remain strong. Even though your acorns are not growing as fast as you would like, they will eventually come to fruition. Be gentle with yourself and others around you. Do not allow impatience to cause you to act or speak too quickly or strongly. And this definitely could be impatience. Uranus opposite Venus. And Mars rules Scorpio as well. So there's definitely a relating between Mars and Venus as well. It could be bring anger and impatience and speaking. and then it could create complications. True strength is always gentle, so be gentle with yourself. Use your Venusian energy. Be gentle with yourself as well. And then 9, completion of the cycle. Completion finally. This card indicates a time of necessary endings and completion in preparation for new beginnings. There's your solar eclipse. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to let go of the old to make way for the new. And where's your new beginnings? In your environment, in your home, in your family, in your surroundings, in your roots, with your parents. This may relate to a particular mindset, behavior, friendship, job, residence, or relationship you have outgrown. And there we have it in the card as well. How amazing is that? The eclipse tells us that Spirit brings the oracle message as such. Thank you, Spirit. It could indicate the completion of a karmic lesson. It has been, it's karma, the South Node is a karmic lesson. Period of study. 3rd and 9th house is study. Or contractual obligation. 9th house, contractual obligation, absolutely. Either way, this card serves as confirmation that you must move forward with confidence and courage toward bigger and better things. Have no fear of the unknown, for you are being divinely accompanied and guided. This card serves as confirmation that you are definitely on the right path. So surrender yourself to the changes that are occurring, and you'll be led to where you need to be. Spend quiet time alone to connect with your inner guidance. For in the silence, you will be given the next logical step to take. And Libra, if there's one thing, you have a very logical mind. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward a time of endings and completion. So let go of what no longer serves you. Spread your wings and trust in the divine to show you the way. The affirmation is, it is safe to surrender to the magical future that awaits me. So pushing and maybe getting impatient, it has to be by divine timing, because it is a karmic release as well. So another thing I'd like to mention as well before going to the tarot reading is that for this to resonate, you need to have your sun either in Libra, which is the Libra sign, or your rising sign or your moon in Libra. Then this would resonate a lot more for you as well. So maybe check those readings as well, whatever your rising sign is or your moon sign, to get more information. If we look at the sign of Libra, your sun, your natal sun is in Libra, and you have Mars opposing your natal sun, which is also a very difficult transit to be going through. You know, Mars is pretty strong. Your planet is in her detriment at the moment. So there's definite difficulties with regards to relationship with others, communication, and your environment that's been rocked and changed. But there will be brand new beginnings in these areas for you. So I'm going to pause, clear up, and then start with our tarot reading. Thank you, Libra. Welcome back again, Libra. So here we have our tarot. I want to call our spirit guides in before we do the reading. So guardians of the four corners, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. Thank you for your clarity, your wisdom, and your understanding. Thank you for the messages for Libra 40 as we close off this year. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Amen. Okay. I'm led, and each reading seems to be different. 3, and I'm going to take the 3 cards on the top. I don't know what that is. As your cards. Yes, heartbreak. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to take those. Okay. Okay, so Libra, yeah, we start off with something that heartbreak, suffered heartbreak, something difficult, some sort of conflict with regards to emotions, feeling like a soccer punch to the gut. she's almost like sheltering her heart, protecting herself, and the storm just keeps raining down on her. It just keeps pouring, feeling like what no more, it just carries on, like trying to protect her sanity in a sense. It's the feeling I get. Then we have two major arcanas. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is a promise that it's the end of a cycle. 10, the end of a cycle. Fate and destiny card, something that was fated. It's karmic. It's come to an end now as the wheel changes, as the wheel moves to a better space. It's closure of a cycle. And then another karmic card, we have justice, karmic justice, and this is card number 1. So you have all these ones, is a 1, even is a 1, but at the same time a 2. So there's karmic justice, it's your fate and destiny, there's a closure of a cycle, the fortune is changing, there's improvement, with something to do with what is fair, if there's litigation in this, if there's dealing with the other person. It's the card of Libra. It's your own energy, saying that the heart has been measured against the feather, and if the heart is as light as the feather, there's justice with the sun coming through as well. If you're dealing with a legal situation, this bodes very well for you financially, because the Wheel of Fortune with justice combined is a combination of good fortune that comes to you because of karmic justice, because of some relationship that's ended, some difficulty, some closure of a cycle. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about a choice that needs to be made, and almost feeling like you're at a crossroads. You've got your hand on the one. The wand is fire energy. We're having this eclipse in fire energy. You know what your goal and intention is, but it doesn't seem to fulfill you. She's in dark clothing here. There's still a sense of depression or sadness here. She's reaching. She knows that there's something better, and reaching for another opportunity, project, idea, because she's got that focus. She has that focus, that long-term goal. That's Sagittarius. Eclipse is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is out-looking, far-looking, future-looking, always looking towards the future. And Jupiter is the ruler, and Jupiter is that planet of future and expansion, has been in its fall, or at the moment, in Capricorn. But I think it's the 21st of December, Jupiter picks up dignity as it enters into the sign of Aquarius, where it's happier. So let's just get more clarity on these cards, and these I'll choose randomly. So the Three of Swords, Spirit, more clarity on that. Somebody thought they could get away with something. There was sneakiness, or this could be your own energy. Remember, it goes both ways. These are general readings as well. But there's sneakiness here, theft, somebody trying to get away with something, somebody doing something that's not right, not fair, underhanded, and trying to get away with it. You seem sort of like saying, I got away with that's the kind of feeling, and actually created a lot of hurt and drama in the situation. It was a decision that was made to be sneaky about something that was very hurtful. Sword energy. It could have been spoken words. It could have been something underhanded. Definitely with that mixture there. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune and justice, karmic justice. This is definitely karmic justice that comes to you because of something. And we have the King of Swords. So this is it definitely seems to be a legal situation, or a man. King of Swords is a decision or a ruling that is made. It's also your Libra energy. It could be changes made on the outside. He's defending something. He has a sword, but also very rational, thinking on his feet. So this could be your energy as well. It could be a legal situation where a decision is made, clear cut, decisively. And even if it is ruthlessly, one needs to be ruthless if there's something that is underhanded. It seems ruthless because when a decision is made with rationality, the heart can't be in it. It needs to be rational. I see this is not coming through. I'm going to move these up. And then we have that in there. Okay. If it is somebody you're dealing with, a person, it would be a male that has a very rational mind. It could be cold, but very calculated in decisions and strategies that are done and planned. I do see a lot of clouds in this as well. So even though clarity is wanted, clarity is there, the butterflies are something that is new, being rejuvenated, the clouds are lifting, the mist is lifting. And the strength card, Leo, the sun. The strength card is about having, your choice here is to have the strength and the courage to face the demons that you are battling. But she does it in a very spiritual way, in a sense. She has the strength to overcome those demons, those things that are bringing her down, that are difficult, like the big ferocious lion that wants to devour her, by being loving and gentle but strong. There we go. The cycle gets complete is a very strong number, and it's very rarely watered down. It's as past and present seem to collide here. We have this clarity that comes through. Okay, so what joins this spirit? Right, you have all these major arcanas, huge changes. You have been seeking, you've been looking. It's another 9. It's the card of Virgo as well. That might make you have Libra, Virgo, and Libra, Virgo, and Leo in your reading as well. It could mean something, maybe not. Maybe those signs do. Look at planets in those signs, or where those houses fall for you. This is the seeker. He went into his cave to go and find the solutions to whatever he needed, and he had to do it alone, because the hermit is a hermit. He does things on his own. It is a 9. It's a standalone number, and the only guidance he has is his lantern. The lantern is the Star of David. He has his wishes on that star, and he follows it because there's a gut feeling. He gains that wisdom. He has his staff, and now he's coming out of the cave of darkness, because what he was seeking, justice, truth, in some sneakiness and painful situation, that with the hermit, that clarity comes through, the answers come through, because he shines the light on it, and closure is there for the 9. And yeah, another major arcana for you, for something brand new to start, brand new, ground zero. It's a closing of a cycle and something new that is coming through, feeling enthusiastic, feeling like you can be your authentic self. There's that hand reaching for the staff. He has the staff in his hand with his lantern still there, finishing the cycle, and here's the staff coming out of this cave with brand new, elated. All these major arcanas, definitely a karmic ending. And here we have the last card, which is the 2 of Swords, where you need to use your intuition. And here also this strength card is a card of using your intuition to calm the demons or the difficulties you have in your life. Not ferocious energy, not argumentative energy. It's by compassion, not confrontation, that you overcome your enemies or your difficulties in life, to become renewed. And you've been looking for these answers. Here's the two of Swords is about clarity that is rational, using rational clarity. The clouds are gone here, the mist is gone. She's covered her heart because she doesn't want to put emotion in it. Yeah, the heart has been injured. She wants to just use her head and her intuition to make a choice or a decision about the next move. Even though the waters are still, they calm, but it's not the storm anymore. The waters are sort of just rippling in the background. But we see from the moon, this eclipse, the solar eclipse, there's enlightenment here. There's something new that comes through. So I'm going to put an oracle with that. Thank you, Spirit. So this seems to be a closure of a cycle with regards to a relationship, a work situation that could be there because it is fourth and 10th. 10th could be a work or career, or your outer status could be that changes. Dealing with the fourth house. And then also with the 8th house with Mars in it currently would be the justice, the legal justice, settlement. That's a possibility that could come through. And our overall card here is in tarot is the Sagittarius card, and our eclipse is in Sagittarius. I'll put it where we can see it. So we again have individuality with the 1 and the 4 of something new that is being formed. And we have these 3 people just giving up, surrendering. This card seems to be surrender. You know, Sagittarius is about being flexible, being the alchemist of your life, reaching out, changing, expanding, in that optimistic way. But this seems to be a card of surrender. So I'm going to pause again, get it in the book and read it to save time. Okay, so it's called The Sunken Cradle, and it says going with the flow. Going with the flow may sound idealistic, but actually that is what is required for you now. You do not need to take immediate action or do anything in particular. Just allow things to float along as they are. You may have recently gone through emotional changes, and it is likely you have experienced emotions such as sadness, anger, and frustration. Now you are slowly coming out of the other side and beginning to feel like you are your old self. Just allow yourself to be who you need to be at this time. This is a card of slow pace. To accept this, there is no action to take. Just be kind to yourself and allow the healing process to work. Your instinct will let you know when you have to act. So for now, just relax and listen to your inner guidance for further instructions. How in line is Spirit with your reading and where the placement is of the planets and the eclipses for you? Exactly the cards that have come out. You have completed a cycle. You are completing a cycle. And there's something new. And to go with the flow and not to be aggressive. To be strong but gentle. And to yourself as well. Even though somebody's trying to get away with something. Karma will take care of that as well. You take care of you. So go well, Libra. I wish you all the best. I wish you and your family a fantastic festive season. I hope that you get together with family and have a pleasant time, and that everything will be renewed and wonderful in the new year. Thank you for that. Thank you for your support, and see you next year.